Lament can encompass different areas within our lives, whether individually, corporately, or personally. If I had to define lament, it's about spending some time in mourning and in grief. There are so many things that people go through or situations that we face that are not of our own consequence that happens to us. Everything from a death of a loved one to a crisis in a church or family or organization. And those things really tend to affect us whether we actually realize it or not. And lamenting means that we are mourning or spending some time in grief and trying to understand what is happening and what is our role in it. I think as we talk about lament, it's not just lamenting for the sake of lamenting, but there, for us as Christians, there is an end to it. We look towards the hope and the promise of Christ being with us. I think that many people either don't want to lament or pass over it because we're not people that want to deal with pain. Pain hurts us both psychologically, physically, mentally, emotionally. A lot of people don't want to deal with pain. We just rather just get over things and deal with it. But I'm starting to understand as I get older, you can't really necessarily skip over the pains and the bad things that happen to your life because it actually comes back in some other form or some other way or later on down the road. So it's easier, it's harder, but it's easier to deal with it while we're in the moment. And one of the things that really help us, especially for me, is looking back to the scriptures to see that people have been through things, prophets and seers, and even Christ have been through things, but even Christ on the cross saw that there was some type of hope that, it is not my will, but it is your will, to understand that in due time, not on our time, but on God's time, the healing and the hope will come to us in the midst of the time of lament in which we're going. We have to understand that there are people who are there to help us. We have a community of people if we reach out. Now you have to find the right person, the right community, don't get me wrong. But I think that if we reach out, we will eventually find that whatever we're going through, it is not novel. As it says, as King Solomon said, there's nothing new under the sun. But we have to find those who can sit under the sun with us in a particular situation. So I think those are some of the barriers that keep us back from seeking out. But also to understand that if we are in Christ, we are a new creation, so to speak. And many of us, as Henry Nouwen says, are wounded healers. And each of us have the opportunity to seek out those. And there are those who are out there that will help us, walk with us in our time of mourning and grief, and eventually help us on the path to wholeness and healing.